5 lights are on. It's lights out, and away we go. And who's got the best start out of the front? Looks like Rosberg ahead of Hamilton, who will have the inside line into turn 1. Valtteri Bottas just covers off Sergio Perez. Hamilton tries to go down on the inside as Perez locks up, and Hamilton nicks the lead from his teammate Nico Rosberg. It's then Valtteri Bottas losing pace because Felipe Massa has got into 3rd place. We're riding on board now with Jenson Button as Nico Rosberg down towards turn 4, tries to make a move around the outside. Hamilton's got his covered. He's going to have to go the long way round, forced off the track by his teammate Nico Rosberg, but there was no contact made, and it's Hamilton that leads them down the hill. Here comes Nico Rosberg into turn 1 for the lead. This Rosberg against Hamilton. Hamilton fights back. Rosberg has to concede the lead within a matter of meters, but Hamilton, was he caught unaware? Could he see Rosberg coming? He didn't manage to fend him off at the first time, but got the place straight back again.
Warn him, that was not on.
Hamilton, Rosberg part 2, and he's going to try up the inside again, Rosberg, because he's got DRS, and this time Lewis Hamilton locks up as well as Nico Rosberg. Now, does that give Rosberg the chance to keep hold of the lead? Looks to me like it does, as they move up the hill now. Hamilton just couldn't get the traction to fight right back, but he's now going to get the slipstream, and towards turn 4 we go, towards the outside of the track. Hamilton is pushed, Rosberg makes his move round that right-hander. Hamilton now trying to fight back down the hill. This is where Rosberg went off on the first lap. This is where Hamilton on lap 19 regains the lead back again. Whoa!
Brilliant driving.
Felipe Massa, who still has the DRS, of course, because he was behind Bottas going into the detection zone. Now in the activation zone, has Nico Hülkenberg got the pace? No. Perez just sat there waiting as well in what is now the battle for 3rd, 4th and 5th.
Great racing, and if Massa's got some pace, he needs to deliver it now. Otherwise Hülkenberg will be at the inside of him in turn 4. He's left him a car's width. Hülkenberg goes a little bit wider. Decent positioning there from Massa.
And look, there's Perez getting a really good exit out of turn 4, and he's going to go wheel to wheel with his teammate down the hill. Hülkenberg nearly touches, has to back out. Perez spied the gap, spied the opening, and forced all 4 tyres through to move ahead of Nico Hülkenberg and into 4th place. Jenson Button, we saw complaining about his DRS, and he's actually moved past Fernando Alonso as locking up Daniel Ricciardo going into turn 1. Meanwhile, turn 4, Perez all over Felipe Massa again, and look, he's trying the same move on Massa as he did on his teammate Hülkenberg, and once again they get close but they don't touch, and once again Perez flexes his way past and shows his muscles and says thank you, I'll have that place. Perez now from Massa, from Hülkenberg. This was Daniel Ricciardo going into turn 1 on Kimi Räikkönen. Locks up, Räikkönen sees him coming, and who emerges out in front? Because they go wheel to wheel, it's Räikkönen out in front. That's Esteban Gutierrez and Pastor Maldonado. Lewis Hamilton pits while we watch the replays, but he just gave him an almighty shunt from the side there. Maldonado coming out of the pits. You have to ask, what was he looking at as he came down the inside?
Whoa, what was that?
Now here goes Daniel Ricciardo towards the inside into turn 1 and Sebastian Vettel. Vettel and Ricciardo, who's coming out on top at Red Bull? It's Daniel Ricciardo into turn 1. Vettel will fight this back as they make their way up the hill, but Ricciardo, no locking up, late braking, got the move done, but he's going to have to survive. Sebastian Vettel coming back at him again as into turn 4 we go. Ricciardo's got the inside line, it serves him well, but can Vettel now get him as they head back down the hill once more and towards turn 8? He's certainly not giving up the world champion, but Ricciardo, with a bit of tape fluttering from that rear wing, puts in a ticker tape overtaking move. 5 laps to go. Hamilton, our race leader. Rosberg in second, gaining all the time. Little bit too far back, but he's going to go for it down the inside. Has he outbraked himself? Yes, he has. Lewis Hamilton comes back into the lead once more.
Yeah, didn't even make the braking zone there. That was incredibly late, but it's like last time. He just needs to adjust that by a couple of meters, and he'll get the journey. He needs to park it on the apex, so Lewis can't get on the throttle.
Or he needs to catch him out in a place where Lewis Hamilton isn't quite expecting it. And Mercedes are going to make it back-to-back 1-2s. It's Lewis Hamilton who once again wins the Grand Prix. Prix. Hamilton triumphs in Bahrain from his teammate Nico Rosberg, and it is smiles all round of both celebration and relief in equal measure. They're waiting to start the podium party down at Force India, but Sergio Perez is going to have to hang on and hold off Ricciardo for one more time, and he does so to finish in third. Ricciardo, who started 13th on the grid, takes a brilliant fourth place. A race that could take some time to digest because it just had a little bit of everything.